Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Austin Cybert set to kick off. It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
he'll look to throw.
At the 23.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but now it's 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
They're going to look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
On the keeper.
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. That's to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
The pass. Complete.
Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And again this time to the tailback. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
Jarvis Landry.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
10 yards to go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
He was brought down by Earl Thomas. A gain of 4. It's now
2nd and 6.
At the 6-yard line.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
on second down. It's Jones. He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a first down. They'll drop to throw.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
third down and 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Of course, he's coming off that monster game in their wild card victory, but that's his first catch here in the divisional round. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, step it back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Man open down the middle of the field. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, the way it turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
1st and 10.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter with the score Eagles 7. Packers 3.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Number 34.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the 47.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It's good for an Eagles.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Jalen Richard now on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Look for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. A throw over the middle, taken in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Devontae Adams, 66 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game. Really, they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally, you run to set up the pass. Here, it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually, and that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Number 30.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 3-yard line.
On 2nd down is Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
Jarvis Landry.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
The tone for his sit. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Well, that's one of those in-between spots where you like to rely on analytics. Did you like the decision to go for it?
Frankly, I did, because you know I'm an aggressive guy. But that the analytics and the old school go by your feel, that's got to marry up a little bit better, because that one felt like an analytics call that someone didn't have confidence in. You know, normally this coach, I think he would have punted the ball.
Yeah, calculated risk. It didn't work out. 2nd and 15. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
The pass.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That keeps the score. Packers 7.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Out quickly to Judy. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The pass.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So 4th down coming. We still haven't seen a punt yet. At least here, they're in a reasonable spot to go for it.
This I can understand. Some of the others, not so much.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So we've come up due to time constraints. We move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Here comes Richard on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
They'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Green Bay.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 28.
Ball carrier.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Green Bay. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On second. Jones. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Aaron Jones on the carry. He was taken down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Their mobile quarterback keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Austin.
Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 to 32. Off off the plate. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Well, they only had a yard to go. They try to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies, and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
You know that they were thinking second-half comeback here. That's a big miss if they want to have a chance at that comeback.
A very big miss because time is becoming a real factor now, and they're 3 scores down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And now back out comes the offense. And this one not officially in the bag, but it's looking more and more like you and I are going to be in these same seats next week for a game to go to the Super Bowl.
Man, it's contrary to our meeting with the visitors, wasn't it? Remember when we went over to their hotel before the game, and one of the themes they kept hitting us with was, let's put the pressure on the #1 seed and see if they can handle it. Let's do that. Well, they're the #1 seed for a reason. Best team all year long. They're showing it again in this game.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. From 8 yards out. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go. And that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the stick. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
The quarterback,
Olivier Vernon. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
The pass.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Again, it's Jones. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The catch made by Miller. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 1st down and then some. Give them 29 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. The 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Dante Pettis on the return.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnist write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Nick Chubb, 74 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. We thought that may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Breeze. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And He'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. Philadelphia working from the gun. It's Breeze. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
On the throwaway. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Quick slant to Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Goal, Philadelphia.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than us. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
On the carry.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And they'll get it just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7. A slant to Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and...
Back to throw here. They set up the screen to Chubb. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all of your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
The score, Saints 10.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. They stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Up there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Again, it's Breeze. That's going to be caught by Judy. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 20-yard touchdown. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, They're locked in really well.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. On play action, now Breeze. Rolling into a double team, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle. It's tight end, and that'll bring up second down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Man open left side is Brown.
Breeze.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Breeze completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 40.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Christian McCaffrey.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Midfield.
Breeze going to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A gain of 11 on the play.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. This is McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Christian McCaffrey.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
There's Breeze. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
Breeze now to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
12. And an Eagle first down.
On first down, Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Looking downfield for Jones. The 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field.
Breeze.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
Breeze.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to. And he fires one that's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Breeze now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Breeze. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, it's Breeze. And that's going to be caught. Oh, a one-handed grab there. He's got it for the touchdown. And they'll burn the timeout with... Five seconds left.
Brings up 2nd.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
To Jerry Judy.
Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Extra point is good.
And his kick is right through. Just a 4-play drive that time. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
17.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.